Welcome to the SEO.co Search Engine Optimization Podcast. Digital marketing essentials and next-level tactics. From off-site and on-site optimization to persuasive selling and everything in between. You'll learn actionable tips on what it takes to outright and outrank your competition.
Possess hyphens rather than underscores. URLs optimized for SEO use hyphens to separate words rather than underscores because search engines use the latter as separators and will therefore read URLs with them better. Since they do not recognize underscores, the search engine will read words separated with these symbols as if they were never separated, and will therefore be unable to recognize and interpret the keywords. Short and descriptive. The keywords in the URL should be relevant to your web content. These must remain at the beginning so that search engines allocate them more value. The shorter the words in the URL, the more weight they get, otherwise the search engine may find your URL spammy. The URL must also keep stop words like except, and, the, to a minimum. If you need to use a long-tail keyword, consider removing categories or subcategories to keep your URL short. One page, one URL. All pages on your website should be served on their URL meta tags. Search engines also refer to meta tags to find out more about your page, making them a crucial aspect of web design for SEO. Meta tags are often added by marketers for specific content on pages, and web designers emphasize the following types of meta tags. Title tag. This is the most important meta tag for informing search engines what your page is about. It is a vital on-page SEO technique that carries weight in determining whether your content is relevant to a user's query. A properly optimized title tag is between 50 and 60 characters including spaces and punctuation. Meta description. These are not necessarily crucial for ranking but are still valuable for SEO at times. The search engine will crawl through them to determine the content on your page and titles and will show up on the search snippet. Well-optimized meta descriptions are clear, accurate, and have keywords written in bold. A proper meta description will boost click-through rates and reduce bounce rates, thus helping your site look more authoritative and worth ranking higher to search engines. It must also remain below 160 characters. Robots meta tag. This tag directs search engine bots whether or not to index a page or follow the links on it. The no-follow value instructs search engines not to follow the links on a specific page, and should therefore be included in the content attributes for pages with paid links. The no-index tag prevents search engines from indexing pages they find by following links added to other websites that still remain visible because of your robots.txt file. The robots.txt file is a text file that instructs search engine bots on what pages they should or should not crawl. If you have a robots.txt file, the robots meta tag is still important as without it, search engines will show the pages among the results and replace the meta description with a description for this result is not available because of this site's robots.txt. Again, if the web designer uses the no-index tag, they will enable it in the robots.txt file so that search engines can see it. Redirecting. Web developers often need to transfer content to a new URL as your website's dynamics change. Redirects are used to help users find your content at the new URL. Using redirects is important for SEO because search engines treat the old and new versions as canonical versions of each other. Thanks to them, users will find your new page and search engine bots will not get confused and treat the new page as a duplicate of the other. 301, permanent, and 302, temporary. Redirects transfer full benefits to the destination page so you do not worry about ranking and traffic. They also help you avoid 404 errors and dead links. Page speed. If your website takes more than 3 seconds to load, then it is too slow and could be the main cause of high bounce rates. Google, the most used search engine, requires web pages to render ATF content in less than 1 second. This means that between the DNS lookup, TCP handshake, HTTP request, and ATF rendering, you have only 1 second. Web designers ensure web page loading speed remains high by Optimizing image size using applications like Photoshop or dedicated plugins, minimizing ATF content to 148 kilobits and below, removing excess code and characters using tools like JSMin and YUI compressor to reduce bandwidth usage using Google AMP. Accelerated mobile page to ensure pages load quickly on mobile devices. Clean HTTP responses. Clean responses ensure that search engine bots do not waste time on retries or penalize your page because of dead links and error 500s. Some things to avoid in website design include HTTP 404. If a URL keeps returning a 404 page not found error, then there is no page at this location. This error is also a sign of a broken link, which is bad for SEO. HTTP 301. The moved permanently alert should not show too often on your website, and you should consider updating the links to avoid too many redirects. HTTP 500. Internal server error means that the page is completely broken in the eyes of the search engine and action needs to be taken to restore the site online. Mobile readiness. It goes without saying that the majority of people use their smartphones or tablets for everything, making mobile readiness a crucial part of SEO. For instance, Google recently released a mobile search algorithm called Mobilegeddon, leading to a new ranking signal called mobile friendliness. Web developers use various parameters such as touchscreen readiness, mobile rendering, text size, and loading speed to ensure websites load and read well across all devices. Google's mobile-friendly test can help you determine aspects of your site's mobile version that need improving. XML sitemaps. An XML sitemap is a simple file that developers upload to the Google Search Console or reference via the robots.txt file. This file is a list of all the URLs on your website. It is valuable for massive websites as it will save time by allowing search engine bots to find all your URLs without following the thousands of links on it.
Thank you for joining us on the SEO.co podcast. We appreciate your time. Be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to the show and visit SEO.co for more resources based on today's topic, as well as access to more podcast episodes to help you improve your site's long-term SEO success.